African Americans are the founders of much of the American culture that we know today. America was built on the backs of African American slaves, and through their hard work and backbreaking labor, this country became self-sufficient and popular amongst other nations in terms of trading. Ultimately, this country became one of the greatest world superpowers on the globe. Yet, despite the crucial role of African Americans in America's humble beginnings, we are still treated unfairly with discrimination and prejudice. We are still considered minorities in society. We still face stereotypes and injustices because, for whatever reason, people believe that we cannot be successful in anything other than sports and hard manual labor. When they see an African American male on the street, they automatically assume he is a gang member or a criminal. When they see African American women on the streets, they assume young single mother or uneducated black girl, uneducated ghetto girl. We are not all raised this way. This book, Great Negroes, Past and Present, features over 100 great African American and African heroes that have worked for the betterment of black people over a span of hundreds of years. This is the perfect representation of African American culture because not only does it illustrate the harsh obstacles that we have encountered through the years as a people, but it also highlights awesome facts that we have already accomplished as well as what we aspire to accomplish today and in the future. African Americans like Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King Jr., and Thurgood Marshall didn't start out with fortunes and powerful connections. They were born into slavery and poor average families, yet they still found a way to do what they set out to do. They saw the need for a change, they worked hard toward that change, and ultimately they will now be forever remembered for their efforts toward that change. This is what African Americans strive for today, to be remembered for the positives and not the negatives that have plagued our people for years. A vast majority of us were raised with morals and values. We were taught to respect others and to judge them on their character and how they treat others. More importantly, we were taught that we are a powerful people, a strong people with 400 years of strife and experience under our belts. We deserve just as much in life as any other hardworking man or woman of any race. And we are taught that what African Americans have faced in the past gives us that much more strength and power today. The term minority is just a small hurdle that we must jump over to reach our greatness.